Welcome back everybody to episode 10 of our Stardew Valley Let's Play in 1.5. Last episode we started our upgrade with Clint for our watering can, so we'll have to go pick that up today. And it'll be clear and sunny all tomorrow. And kinda bad luck, but don't have a ton of plans anyways. So Jody needs a cauliflower, so we'll have to make sure that the next cauliflower we get, give it all to Jody. Good. Throw some coal in. We're waiting for. Ooh, don't need those. Where did all of our stuff go to? Bait. Oh, all of our bait is in our fishing rod. So we'll have to run over to Clint's eventually. But we have to wait for him to open up. Alright, let's try and reposition these. That's good, and that's good. That'll make it easier to actually put the bait into the traps. Put our bait up. Sell all of that stuff. What are you doing over here? Pet him, even though he's messing with our beans. So we'll grab Jody's request once we actually have some crops to harvest. Well, let's go ahead and start walking over to Clint's. We do have our fishing rod on us, so that way we can fish in the river in the meantime. Ooh, and there's a quest at Pierre, so let's go ahead and stop by. An aquamarine. I don't know if we have that. Actually, thinking about it, we need to grab our pickaxe, so that way we can go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe. We got nothing but time anyways. So that's 5, and then we'll grab our pickaxe out. So we won't go mining for a couple days, but that'll give us a chance to start really working on cleaning the farm up. And then of course we'll go through the process of upgrading our axe, but we'll use it the next couple days. Go ahead and check our trash per usual. Ooh, there's our aquamarine. Who do we have to give that to? Emily. Oh, I have no idea where Emily lives. I know she has blue hair, so that was kind of crazy lucky. We'll keep an eye out for Emily though. I think we have a couple days, but we'll try and get it, sooner rather than later. Right, there's our copper watering can, and apparently he gives it to us with however much water we had in it beforehand. And let's go ahead and upgrade our pickaxe to copper. We'll do our hoe in the future as well, but for right now, we only use the hoe every once in a while. So that's not going to be as big of an upgrade as the axe or the pickaxe will be for us. We'll go ahead and fill up since we're here. I think Jody might be over here somewhere. We'll go ahead and just pop in these houses and see if she's just hanging around. And I can't see anyone here, so we'll just go ahead and leave. Let's see, whose house is this? Is that like Sam or someone? Who's this? Oh, there's Jody, right? Is it Jody? No, Jody wants the cauliflower. Yeah, Jody wants a cauliflower, and Emily wants the aquamarine. So we'll have to figure out where Emily lives. Is there any like shortcut that shows you where she lives? Haven't given her any gifts. Her birthday's in spring and she's single. Alright, well let's just hope that we see her around. Might check over here actually in this house too. Did she live with Alex? No. That's just the two old people. The only other thing that I can think of is she might be in here. But Mare lives alone. Or does she actually live with Marnie? We're going on a long, drawn-about quest now to find her. Before it's too late. Don't think this is... Grab a horseradish. Only Leah's friends are allowed in there. And doesn't look like she's in here at all either. Well, I have no idea where Emily lives. So let's just head back to the farm and we'll keep the aquamarine on us and see if we can't find her another day. Oh, we're gonna have to come back. Ooh, you can actually break it open with a hoe. So we got 4 cherry bombs, which is pretty sweet. Let's just keep going and round out our farm and see if there's anything else around. We're gonna add that to our stack of cherry bombs to take mining, which we didn't take any of them the last time we went mining, but once we get this upgraded pickaxe, that'll help us get deeper into the mine since we're having troubles mining the rocks currently. Oh, I'm stuck on something. Alright. Now we can just stand still. Water rows of 3. Now we won't be as exhausted since we're able to water more with less energy. Still don't even know if scarecrows are really worth it. I'm sure they have their places, but I always miss that crop behind them, and I don't like that. Oh, we're out of water. Close. We can almost do our whole farm with only getting water once. But we'll get there eventually. Oh, that was way too far away. Alright, let's clean up our inventory again real quick. Pop those guys in there. Throw our horseradish. Actually, we might want to keep that out. Let's pull out our axe. And then we can go ahead and sell our sea urchin. So let's go ahead and keep cleaning up the farm. We're just gonna chop down a ton of trees, so I'll probably see you guys at the end of the day whenever we finish cleaning up a ton of trees and see how far we get. Go ahead and eat our horseradish so that way we can finish chopping this little guy down. Alright. And all this wood helps us in the long run for our short-term goals. Let's see. Is there anything that we need to craft? It doesn't look like it. We could always craft some more crab pots, but those don't really help us out too much. The recycling machine could always be useful. A sprinkler is always a good go-to, but we can only use that in our one crop area, so we need to upgrade our axe to clear more of that area out before then. And the only other thing we could probably try and use is the field snack or the tapper, so we'll just wait for right now. We can actually go ahead and take all these out, make quite a few field snacks for us. But we'll probably save most of those field snacks for the mine trips. So we don't need our axe anymore since we don't have enough. Well, enough anything really. We'll pull everything else out. We have all these fish that we need to go drop off in the community center. Let's see if there's anything else we need to drop off in the community center. Stone? How much stone do we need? It's gonna be a craft room, 99. We can go ahead and take all the stone over there since we have quite a few. Wood, we know we need that. Alright, nothing else really in here. We've got some salmon berries. We know we need more of those. We need 50. And we can take one iron bar with us. And that should be good. So let's take the long way around actually and see if we can't snag us any more forageables as well. Salmon berries will always be beneficial to us, so that way we can try and finish out the community center in the first year, because it seems like that's going to be one of the hardest ones as far as what we can see right now. We just don't want to be time locked by anything that's in a specific season. Alright, let's see if Emily is here. Nope. That's somebody else. I don't know her. Maru, maybe? Oh, this is going to be our way back down to the community center. Go ahead and pick up this horseradish all the way over at the side. And then we'll have a pretty big community center turn in. I don't think that we'll finish any bundles, but if we do, it's just a big positive. Alright, first one's going to be here. Ocean fish, we don't have any of those. Lake fish, we don't have that last one there. Quality fish, we can go ahead and throw quality one of those in. Ooh, we do need a quality shad actually, so we should try and snag that. Here's our brim for night fishing. River fishing, we have the catfish and the shad. The chub actually goes in the bulletin board, not in the dye bundle. Field research bundle. And then the iron bar is going to go over here, potentially for the blacksmith bundle. Well, for the blacksmith bundle. And then we'll take the stone over to the crafts room and go ahead and put that in there. So we're getting close on a couple of them. If we can get down in the mines in the future to gold levels, then that will definitely help us get that bundle. Wild medicine, interesting. White algae, hops, fiddleheads. Fiddleheads should be pretty easy, and mushrooms. That one shouldn't be too hard to get. Alright, we only need 10 hardwood, so we could probably finish out that construction bundle eventually too. But in the meantime, let's go see if we can find us any more salmon berries. Oh. The Linus cutscene. Grr, sounds like those raccoons are back again. Filthy varmints. Ah, you turned up at the right moment, son. Could you do an old man a favor? Could you go around the corner and scare off those raccoons for me? They've been causing a real mess. Thanks. Make sure you give them a good scare so they never come back. It was me. I'm sorry. I find a lot of hot, fresh food in these cans. Stuff that'll go to waste if I don't take it. Do you think there's something wrong with what I'm doing? No, honestly, it's a shame for good food to go to waste. Thanks, Amcaw. I knew you were a real open-minded person. I feel good about what I'm doing. I'm not harming anyone. I mean, they threw it away. You can go on home. I promise I won't rummage in George's can anymore. You can tell him you scared off the raccoons for good. And then he's just gonna go rummage in the next one. But, you know, they threw it away. What's the big deal? Wait. I know what you were doing, Linus. If you need food, just ask. I don't want anyone in Pelican Town to go hungry. Oh, Gus is such a good guy. Here, I've got a basket of zucchini fritters for you. Just make sure you dip them in my spicy marinara. Go on, take it. Geez, we don't even eat anything. Linus is living like a king compared to us. Get that forage skill up. Always on the lookout for our salmon berries. I'm gonna do a quick swing by the southern side to see if there's anything out and about as far as salmon berries go as well. We might be past salmon berry season. I don't really know when salmon berry season is, but we'll get as many of them as we can, if we can. Doesn't look like there's very many more. We did collect quite a few while we were... Oh, looks like we missed the traveling merchant too. Alright, it's 10 o'clock. Let's go ahead and head home and we'll call it a day here and go ahead and head on to the next one. We'll have to water our farm again, but the price to pay. The beachfront real estate's worth it. See if there's anything washed up along our beach. No, not really. Right. Daffodils. Dandelions, and that daffodil doesn't do anything, so let's just go ahead and get rid of it. Go ahead and get rid of that too. Store our stone away, and it looks like we're pretty good for tomorrow. Actually, we can snag our axe out and potentially do a little bit more cleanup tomorrow. So it's going to be another sunny day tomorrow. We didn't sell too much today. Just a little bit here and a little bit there. 300 gold. It all adds up right now. The 20th of spring. Oh. Alright. Weather. Clear and sunny. And good spirits today. Might have to go fishing for that other shad. Oh, that's not gonna work. So I'll try and spare you guys the details of all the watering, so I'll probably just cut out most of this watering. So that way you guys don't have to watch the same repetitive action over and over and over again. Alright, all of our watering is done, so we're just gonna go ahead and make sure our traps are filled. Last little chores. And let's go. I don't think Emily will be out just yet. Let's see if we can't clear off a little bit more space. Oof, man, these trees take forever. I'm not going to use all of our energy today, but we'll clear out another good size area so that way when we are ready to plant more again, we'll have all the space that we need. And we'll try to let all those trees grow until we don't need them anymore. Stuff off. We don't need our axe anymore for a little bit. Let's see, what do we want to do today? Let's try and go find Emily. Ooh, maybe she'll be in Pierre's. I know they do like a little yoga-y thing, I guess you would call it, every once in a while. There's Abigail. And a shrine. So who? She in the saloon? That's the only other house here, right? It's gotta be, unless she lives with Pam. Nope. Pam lives by herself. Let's see. What's the map look like? We checked that house, we checked that one. Leah's cottage, Marnie's ranch. Wizard Tower, Elliot's cabin. Demetrius, Mares, Emily, and Haley. So that's where Emily has to be then. We just didn't see them there. Let's go check back. Ooh, and there's Emily. Sweet. Here's your payment as promised. We got 540 gold for that. And we should have also gotten a heart with Emily. So who knows? Maybe we'll think about doing something with Emily in the future. Alright. Now these days are always the hardest because it's just a matter of what do you do with all of the time. There doesn't seem to be any more salmon berries, so it looks like salmon berry season is finished already. Do a little bit of foraging. We can run over see if there's any more wild onions. And then we can try and fish some. There we go, there's some of those wild onions. This will help keep us sustained so that way we can do a lot of fishing later on. This first part's always going to be a little bit grindy while we just try and make a good foothold, upgrade a lot of tools, dive deep into the mine. I'm curious to see what all we can do in the future, how we can progress forward, and really what else we need to do going forward. So that night fish, where's the night fishing bundle? Oh, nope, it's a quality fishing bundle. So the shad is a lake fish? No, it's a river fish. Yep, it's a river fish. So we're gonna have to slide down to the river in order to catch a gold star shad. We got plenty of time. We can run down to the... We haven't been down to the beach in a while. We can see what all's down there to forage up. And Elliot's down here. He probably wouldn't like it inside of his cabin. It's pretty dark. That's a pretty odd statement. Sweet, we got a dried starfish. Trying to say too many things at one time. Starfish are really cool. They actually move fairly quickly, enough for you to like see if you're looking at them. I went out diving a couple weeks ago with some friends down south near Blue Heron Bridge, and there were quite a few starfish out. It was interesting to see because I had never seen starfish, you know, up close, especially out on the sand. Apparently this looks like the place to fish, so we might have to follow Willie's lead. But this time we gave him plenty of space, so he's got nothing he can say to us. Right, there we go. Nice. Got ourselves a nice little sunfish and a chest with a good amount of bait. Can't complain about the bait restock. That pretty much puts us right back up to where we were before the big fishing escapades in the last couple episodes. First perfect catch of the day, and it's a little smallmouth bass, and it was a normal smallmouth bass for a perfect. That seems a little not right. I thought perfect catches always gave you a 1-up to the quality of the fish, but I guess if your quality is 0, then that's a 0 or something. Just sunfish? That was a perfect on a normal sunfish too, so who knows? Let's go fish off the bridge. Willie doesn't know what he's doing. Algae's always welcome. We'll have to get that white algae eventually for the community center as well. Oh, and I just saw those little worms up top, so we'll snag some of those once we... That was a new record fish. We got a gold smallmouth. Rice shoots. I don't know how useful rice shoots are. I think we need a mill and everything to mill the rice down to something usable. Man, algae central over here. I'm assuming that's the changeover to night. It's coming through now that he's off work. Well guys, if you're ever wondering how to farm green algae, this is the spot right here. Just one after another, pull them up right away. This is another smallmouth. Oh, it is a bream. Go ahead and snack on some onions. The nice thing about algae is it's a positive energy. It's 8 energy to cast. And it gives you 13. So you can almost get 2 casts out of it. You at least get to do another cast. There's our smallmouth and 10 bait. We need that gold star shad though. Ah, we missed the chest. We still got the bass though. I'd rather miss the chest and get the fish than get the chest and miss the fish, because then we don't get either. There we go, finally a max cast. Those have been so hard for me to hit. Whew. That was just pure skill, look at that. honestly, I don't know how I did not fail that fish catch. Ooh, and 2 aquamarines. And that's something we already donated, so we can just go ahead and sell those. Pure profit. This is gonna be the easiest perfect ever. New record smallmouth. Looks like that was another gold star. Don't think we're gonna be able to get to the gold star shad tonight. Unless this is it right here. Doesn't appear to be it. Yeah, just another bream. Second gold star bream though. We're gonna keep the green algae for now because we do want to build some fish ponds in the future. And all that algae will help out. Another very aquatic day for us as far as, you know, things to sell. But that's a really good money maker. It's very cost efficient and it'll give us well into the next amount that we need for, well, let's make sure we don't need any of these for community center stuff. Nope. But it'll get us well into what we're looking for money for going into the next season. But of course, our green algae is going to be in here. We can throw our starfish in here and our rice shoots. So pretty well positioned. Tomorrow our pickaxe is going to be ready. We'll have to see what the weather's like, but everything looks to be shaping up to allow us to delve deeper into the mines. And actually with that cell right there, we can potentially go ahead and upgrade our axe right away too. So yeah, that's another 1,500 gold. So that'll definitely allow us to upgrade our axe tomorrow as a real quick succession of, you know, base tools to almost having every single tool copper. So making some good progress, continuing on. If you'd like to see more, let me know down below, and we'll see you on the next one.